Solve the equation 4x squared minus 10x plus 5 is equal to 0. So when we can't use our basic factorizing and solving, and we can't use completing the square method, we can try our quadratic equation formula, or sometimes called our minus b formula. So this is the formula here. So x is equal to minus b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So this formula is given to us in our formula tables. So this quadratic has no obvious factors, and so we will use the quadratic formula to find the solutions. So the coefficient of the first term is going to be equal to a, so 4 is going to be a. The coefficient of the second term will be equal to b, so minus 10 is the coefficient of the second term, so that's going to be equal to minus 10. b will be equal to minus 10. And then the coefficient of the last term is going to be equal to c, so 5 is going to be equal to c. So a equals 4, b equals minus 10, and c equals 5. So now what we have to do is substitute these values into our equation, and very, very important, we must use brackets. We must use brackets. Okay, so we swap the b for minus 10, the a for 4, and the c for 5. So we have minus 10 is plus 10. Minus 10 squared is 100, because a minus by minus is a plus, and 10 by 10 is 100. Minus 4 by 5 is minus 80. 2 by 4 is 8. And 100 to take away 80 is 20. So we have 10 plus minus root 20 over 8. Root 20 we can factorize. So the factors of 20 are going to be 4 by 5. So root 20 is going to be equal to root 4 multiplied by root 5. And the square root of 4 is 2, so 2 root 5. So root 20 changes to 2 root 5. So we have 10 plus minus 2 root 5 over 8. And we can divide each of these terms by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 2 divided by 2 is 1, so we have 1 root 5, or just root 5. And then 8 divided by 2 is going to be 4. So we have 5 plus minus root 5 over 4. So this breaks down to be 5 plus root 5 over 4, or 5 minus root 5 over 4. So we could put these into the calculator and get a decimal, but it would be more accurate to leave it in surd form, because then there's no rounding off involved. But just be careful, because sometimes the question will ask you to round to 2 decimal places, for example. So just be careful to always read the question carefully. We were just asked to solve, and we were not asked to round off to a number of decimal places, so we can leave our answer in surd form.